Okay, so now we shall continue with if you have produced any material and you want to license it. How do you license it? I'm going to show you a way to license it. Example, you got a PowerPoint that you produce for your student. So by default, they are copyrighted. But if you put this, that means it will be under CC license. So your material, you can CC license it, and then this material, you can put it into the OER repository, okay, as your first OER. Okay? And later on, at the end of the year, for LNPT, in your SMPPI, you register this as an OER, then the PEP center will luluskan, will verify that this is your OER. Okay, so everyone got 0.1, unlimited. Okay, and you may think that it's very small, but it is valuable for the long run. For the long run. Okay, so how to produce this? For example, this one, the title, see, there's a title, and then the year is 2025, and then by my name, and then license under, okay, what particular license I use. How do I produce this? There is a way. So we go to Creative Commons. It's all in the slide. Okay, Creative Commons. Then you put choose. Then you'll come here. So when you put choose, okay, then you come here. Then there's some questions. Then you answer. Do you know which license you need? No. Okay, put no. Okay, next. It's very simple. Do you want? Then of course you put yes. Yes. If you put no, it becomes public domain immediately. Okay. Then next. Do you want to allow others to use your work commercially? Then you put a yes or no. So for example, my tadi is a no. So you see, when you put no, it becomes an NC here. You take away you put yes. Okay, so you want to allow others to use your work, then you put this, you'll be just CCB1. You tak benarkan orang pakai to make money, then you put no. Okay, put no, see? Then you'll come out like this. Look. Okay, go on. Do you want to allow others to remix, adapt, or build upon your work? Okay, so the CC concept is, of course, we want people to remix. Okay, so put yes. Yeah. If you put a no, then it will be just an equal sign. You put a no, see? The equal non-derivative. Non-derivative means you cannot allow people to upaswai and come up with something new. Okay, so we put a yes. Then it's like that. Do you want to allow others to share adaptation of your work under any terms? Okay, so you put yes. You put a no. Then the SA come up. It means that now people must use the same license that you use. Okay, so okay, go on. This is to help to propagate the CC license. Okay, confirm that CC licensing is appropriate. Then you put I own or have authority to license the work. Yes. I have read and understand the term. Yes. I understand that CC licensing is not revocable. Put yes. Then you only can go on. Yes, go on. Okay, now you put in your detail. So for example, title of work. So you just put any name, any work. Okay, let's see. What OER. Creative of work, your name. Okay, Shai, Shadato. Okay. Link to work. If you have already put into our OER repository, then you click a link and put it here. Otherwise, biarkan. Link to creator profile, you can put your Google Scholar or wherever your profile is, you can put it here. Year of creation, 2025. Done. See what happened over there? Okay. So it's all reflected here. YOER the title, 2025 by Shadato, license under this one, and you copy. Okay. License abbreviation, put yes. So you will have this also. Okay. Now you copy and you paste it there into your PowerPoint. It's as simple as that. Okay. Anyway, all these are recorded. Later on, correct, will share to you this recording. You can go through yourself. Huh? Registration is completely free. Completely free. Without any trial. No, it's completely authentic, real. It's real. Okay. Now, to know more about this thing, of course, you go into YouTube and go to Creative Commons. You will learn a lot of that. Okay. Or you go to their site now. Their site. This is Creative Commons. Okay. So from there you can learn everything over here. Okay. Okay. So this is how you prepare your license. Boleh ya? Okay. Otherwise, you can as simple as just take a CCBY SA, of the logo, okay, and just paste it onto your slide pun boleh. Okay. But through this way, people can cite you. By that way, people can cite you. All right. Okay, the most common search engine I think is Google kan. Okay, so where to find your CC punya material in Google search? Okay, let's say you're looking for some butterfly. So put images. So by default, all are copyright by default. So how do you look for Creative Commons? Where do you go? Have you used before? Mark, have you used before? No. Okay, go to tools. Okay, and then here a new one come out. So usage right, Creative Commons, and all this you boleh pakai without permission. These are all CC. Okay. Okay, so example, there is a place called Pisabe. So, for example, you type a butterfly there, okay, then all these are CC0. CC0. That means you don't even have to start where also. Tak perlu bagi CCBY apa-apa. Okay? So, there are some places where, you can just take it and use it without citing from where you get it. Huh? So, those are CC0 example. Okay, next slide. This is the rubric where, depending on the license, bolehkah you remix them? So let's say those that are CCBY, okay, you take the graphic from there, and then you want to mix it with the text, it is also under CCBY. Boleh tak? Boleh. If you take CCBY, ND, there you are, the non-derivative, tak boleh ubah soal punya. So you take the text over there, you cannot mix it with a picture that is from CCBY, example. So pilih only the one that tick one. Boleh lah. Okay, this is the rubric to follow. Again, for more detail, you go to our YouTube channel and see our recording there. Otherwise, just Google, just YouTube, Creative Commons, rubric or whatever. Okay, go on. So, dear colleagues, this is the normal curve concerning the OER usage. Practices related to OER, whether you're a consumer or whether you're a prosumer. So it is found, that until today, the majority are here. Early majority, late majority, okay? And these are the innovators who are using OER, bold to use it. So I hope that, 80% of us who are first time about OER, you may be here, a late majority, or maybe some of you are very stubborn and you're still very suspicious. Mana boleh? How can I don't believe that people write a book and then police CCBY for me to use. Suspicious kan? There must be no quality punya lah. You may suspect and so on. Go, read the book, check and see. You are the content expert. Okay? So look and see whether it is reliable. We are the people. Okay, so go on. These are the innovators. Okay, hey, jangan pedulikan saya. Okay, the laggards. So I hope that we are not laggards. Go on. Okay, go on. So I hope the invitation is be willing to shift and be the champion of OER. I hope that by now you may be convinced that you would like to be an innovator. Okay? Go on. And it is supporting our SDG. Go on. Commonwealth of Learning is one of our academic partners in UMS. And for the many years here, they have been supporting us. And these are some of the studies that we received concerning OER. It saves time. Save time, kan? You get a textbook and you want to write a book for your course, you go and get CC materials that have been written by experts. Hey, why not? Refer to them. You can use Intech or you can Ubaswai from there, especially those with other classified under OER. Isn't it? There are people who are willing to share, especially MIT. All the professors, mandatory, must be CCBY, SA, and also non-commercial there. Any one of you did your PhD in Europe? Anyone? Okay, in Europe? You did your PhD in Europe? So your thesis? No, okay. Almost all the countries around there, your thesis must be CC. Yes. What the benefit the writer? The writer. The writer. The benefit. What do you think? What do you think? Yeah, there you are. There's a good one here. If I publish it under penerbit UMS, hey, I can sell. I make money, yo. Betul. This one, no money. Betul. So what's the benefit? It's another concept altogether. Okay. So I like you to invite you people. Hey, please, today just go into MIT. MIT, we know is world class, okay? And see actually their philosophy behind it. To them, knowledge is for sharing. Yeah, and they believe, the equity, okay, that it should be democratized to be available to all, despite of where you can come from. Okay. Yeah. But having said that, those of you who wants to publish it under penerbit UMS and sell your books and make money out of it, please proceed. Please proceed. But you may want to also invest some of your time to produce OER materials. Okay, do consider. Okay, zero cost quality textbook for students. So imagine your textbook that you produce and then put it into open book, for example, tadi. Okay, and then you want to edit a new video on the spot, you include next day or immediately your student got something new, new question. Okay, go on. So the rest I leave it to you. And this is called the UNESCO recommendation on OER. You just Google this, okay, and you just to find out more concerning actually what is this concept all about. Okay, so this one was endorsed by all UNESCO member states. Malaysia is one of them. That's why Malaysia, there's the obligation to support and to implement. Go on. In 2019, okay, there is this build capacity to create OER, to access OER, to reuse OER. Now, like what we're doing now, crash course. Okay, I show you actually how you can actually make my it's not my PowerPoint, it's an OER. I put it into OER repository of UMS. So you see, I'm showing you that you can build OER. So be bold to explore. Develop supportive policy. We have policy on OER. I'll show you afterwards. We encourage inclusive and equitable quality OER. Make our OER available to people yang OKU. Blind people can also read your OER. Macam mana? Let's have a look. Nurturing the creation of sustainability model for OER. So, for example, you are asking, no money, no revenue come in. So how? So there must be another model they're looking at it. Promoting, reinforcing international cooperation. So we are doing this. We cooperate with UNESCO, we cooperate with Commonwealth of Learning. Go on. So this one come out. How did Malaysia respond? Go on. It's an international project, by the way. So in 2019, some of you may know Dr. Siri, Dato' Hamdan. And all public university e-learning people are here. Human rights people are here. Look, in wheelchair, Prof. Ruzita, UIA is here. Dr. Abdul Rahman Tang, Dr. Cyril. You know him? How many people know him? Put up your hand. He's blind. Dr. Cyril, he's blind how many percent? 100%. 100%. But he's first class. His degree, first class in sejarah. How come he's so lucky? I did interview him before, okay? He said he was lucky. When he was a student, okay, he cannot read. So people must come and sit beside him and read for him. And you know, so what I mean to say is that now this OKU who are blind, hey, the IQ are good, you know. But the system tak support mereka. So dibiarkan sebagai kukut, you know, below par or whatever. But actually the IQ is so good. So if the supporting system can come in to support them, you know, they are not left behind. So people who are deaf and dumb, you know, the IQ is okay, you know, if only you can reach out to them. Okay, so this was actually UNESCO, it's from UNESCO Paris. It came over here, okay? And UMS was actually the leader in this project. So all public universities are represented, you know. Professor Karim. Anybody knows Professor Karim? Put up your hand. Okay. Professor Karim is very famous for OER. Okay. From USM. Okay. Dr. Aziza is now the director of our bahagian keceplangan academic. Okay. So our blended learning, our KPI all will go to her. Okay. Go on. So we took about 2.5 years to come up with this policy. It's called the National IOER Policy. And this policy is endorsed by the ministry. It's all there. Later on tonight, you just go in and have a look, please. At least go in and have a look, because UMS took the lead to take care of this. And it is gazetted by the parliament, our cabinet, to that level, you know. So, and also presented to UNESCO, and UNESCO Paris, take it, and Commonwealth take it to be a benchmark. So now it's a world benchmark at the moment. Okay. See, now all the universities are terlibat. So when we do project, later on, when you people do any project, try to involve other partners from other universities, if possible. Okay. And if possible, bring an international agency. Then your project immediately will go to international level. You know what I mean? As you go along, be bold, be bold. Okay. Go on. So during that time, our senior minister of education at that time is Muhammad Razi. So he presented this in UNESCO Paris. Go on. And this is Dr. Taufik Jelasi, who is the #1 man concerning ICT. Okay. So he also congratulated Malaysia in this matter. Okay. I think we can listen to him for a moment afterwards. Go on. During that time, our Minister of Higher Education, Dr. Nuraini Ahmad, okay, also says that the ministry is fully endorsing and supporting the implementation. Until today, our new Minister of Higher Education is still supporting this. So it's not out of date. It's going on very strongly. Go on. During that time, our Vice Chancellor is Professor Dr. Taufik Yak. And he has something to say also. So you must listen to it. Because you see, our university level, national level, international level, all endorsing it all. It's for you, every one of you. Get to know what he said and be a participant. Initiative from you yourself. Okay? You want to know more later on, you can contact me or contact PEP, Shai, and so on. Okay, go on. Then later on, we have also a workshop during the time COVID. So we have workshop virtually, go on. And then they produce IOER materials. So the examples are all there. And 2023, which is 2024, baru-baru ini, Prof. Dr. Aslinda Asman, you know who is he? Don't know, huh? Okay, you must know. Because this is the Director General of Higher Education. Okay, okay. So do listen to her also. See what she say concerning OER. Okay, go on. And this one also, you know, our President Dato Kasim, our Vice Chancellor, and this one is the Director of UNESCO Bangkok. Okay, now all endorsing this IOER as a national agenda. I just want to impress upon you, okay? I'm given a very short time, okay? But I want to impress upon you that please have a look and just listen to what they say. It's all very current. And I'm calling you. I'm calling out all of you, you know. Come forward. Be a champion at OER in your faculty. Go on. Okay, I think let's listen to somebody. Let's listen. Let's listen at least to Datuk. Okay. Okay, let's listen just for a minute. Okay, let's see what our current vacancy. Involved in this project design inclusive open resources. This project supporting creation, access, use, recompose, implementation, inclusive and equitable quality for all stakeholders. We congratulate the Ministry of Education showcase of this project, which will transform the life and abilities of everyone, and in particular the different and all individuals in Malaysia and their access to educational resources that are vital to their future in society and their contribution to the greater humanity. As we celebrate this showcase, allow me to express our commitment to providing the biggest support and education to the peaceful education. Okay, so our Vice Chancellor says that we give the fullest support to representing all of UMS. Because of this, go on. We had a survey last year, 2024, concerning among students and lecturers, what is it that you need for content mastery? And the students are saying, hey, we want textbook, but the textbook terlalu mahal, especially the B40 people, you know. Okay, and then the lecturers, copyright concern when creating or sharing education material, limited knowledge and skill to prepare textbook. Okay, so what do we do? Go on. We contacted Commonwealth of Learning Canada, our academic partner. They are the leader in e-learning. So the time, There you are, our CDO. Okay? And this is one to highlight different 10 universities, public universities were also invited over here. And the expert here is from India. So she was supposed to come here physically, but due to technical problem, she couldn't fly over, and then we did it suddenly online. Okay, and it is concerning open textbook, like the one that you saw just now, concerning the press book. Okay, okay, go on. And this is our pengurusi of our lembaga, our LPU. Okay, so this one Hapipah, also in PAP. Okay, our ketua bahagian ICT is in charge, and we got it launched, okay, by our pengurusi. So it's endorsed. Go on. So we have something called openbook.ums.edu.my. Later on, when we have this kind of workshop again, okay, those who are interested, you come and then we show you actually how to do it properly, and you produce your own textbook for your course, okay. Or using the CCBY punya material. Okay, go on. This is just to show, that OKU in Malaysia, more than 500,000. Okay, go on. So what we're attempting to do is, let's say they're watching a game and treated equally, same support, but one person disadvantaged. Somebody say, now I don't need it, I share to you, so different support, all can enjoy. What if you remove the barrier, no support, everybody equal access? So, my dear colleagues, we are all young lecturers over here, okay? I want you to be bold. When you put in any of your research grant, application, do bear and remember, I know there are many materials already prepared now for our normal students, but can we just give a heart, and a little bit consideration that your materials at least can also reach out to the OKU in a certain way, certain aspect. I am very sure, that those funders, we will always support. Whenever I'm a reviewer, I greatly support these people who always allocate certain portion to OKU need. Okay, remove the barrier so that, normal people and the disadvantaged can also have access. Go on. So just like, any shop, okay, the wheelchair people, they cannot enter without this ramp. So call for consideration. How could we incorporate ramp to support inclusive accessibility of OER? OER, open access resources, are available. Materials are all over in the internet. But can people reach it to them, especially those who are blind, those who are deaf, those who cannot hear well? Put your video, can also be heard by the deaf and dumb. They cannot hear, but at least they can read. They can read the subtitles down there. PowerPoint, they use on-screen reader. And many times when they read it, it's blank, nothing. Okay, but if they use a screen reader, the blind people, you can read out for them. So in what format that it should be displayed so that the screen reader can read out in a very proper sequence for them. You know what I mean? There are techniques. There are simple techniques. Okay, go on. So in this training, no equal opportunities for person with disabilities, open drop-off from formal education. Again, as I say, Dr. Abdul Rahman Tang was very lucky that there were people who are so kind to him and they read to him. Of course, now his wife is the one supporting him. Okay, he went to Dr. Siri. Where did he do his sabbatical? His sabbatical was in Dr. Abdul Rahman Tang. Cambridge, London. Is that talented? Okay, all supported from there. So the wife is wonderful lady, who is able to support him. Okay, so we need to make our education resources accessible. Okay, and of course, certain kind of assistive devices. We go on. Accessibility is not about disability, it's actually about ability. It's about making it easy for everyone to acquire the same info, engage the same interaction, enjoy the same services. So those of you who are from the engineering, those of you from the medical, what kind of assistive technology that you can also build to support this OKU? Go on. Go on. Okay. So the call, my call to all the new lecturers in UMS, okay, maybe shift to become innovators, okay, of OER and also IOER. You see, I'm talking about two things, OER on the whole, and now you add inclusiveness into it so that everyone can access it. And that's what we did with the IOER policy that came out in UMS, and through UMS, it was taken up by the ministry and it's published by the ministry at the moment. Okay, and then from there itself, it went to UNESCO, become worldwide. Okay, go on. So benefit of OER in higher education. So this might be your answer that you're asking. Talent visibility, personal and institution. Hey, dear colleagues, if you produce an article and put into high impact, let me ask you, within a year, how many people would probably be reading the article? Maybe 100, maybe 1,000, okay? Because there's a paywall behind it. But if it is OER, for example, our OER repository, hey, it is available and open to the world, Whoever access it is a world. So people, your visibility, you could open yourself to be cited by 10,000, 20,000. You never know. And that's what MIT is interested in. He wants their professors to become more visible. One of the factors. Okay. And our vice chancellors in the past years, they started OER is because of this. They want UMS to be more visible. Reducing, of course, visibility here refers to individually, all of us, and then, of course, tag along is UMF and nama. That's all. Reducing content development time. So, you see, you can adopt, you can adapt, you can create, isn't it? Okay. Adapting creatively to cause your CLO. So, according to your course learning objective, outcome, so you produce your lecture notes by taking from CC punya materials, and you know that you only need to cite, you don't have to write to get the permission, and you make your own notes from there. You know what I mean? Quality notes, adding in your own illustration and so on. Hey, be bold, Huh? I'm going to ask you now, okay, how confident you think you can be that you can create, you can prepare a textbook for your course by incorporating your work plus the work of other experts. Tadi is from Pressbook. There are many other places. After I give you a list where you can go and explore many other textbooks. Do you think it is viable? Promote collaborative development. So immediate continuous quality improvement. Your work, your textbook, it can be improved immediately for tomorrow, for next month, for next year, by adding a video. And that book of yours is interactive and multimedia. Okay. So just be bold, that you can do this. Go and look at the example first, and then you create your own. Go on. It's interactive, it's hands-on, it's engaging, high order thinking, saving textbook costs for students. UMS is very interested in this because especially in Sabah, our students, okay, a lot B40. So we need to take care of this matter. Improving student performance and satisfaction, every student same access to quality OER. Okay. When we say OER, they're referring to textbook, you're referring to notes, you're referring to PowerPoint, and so on. Okay. and so on. Go on. Dr. VC was interviewed also by UNESCO concerning this matter. Okay, go on. 2024 October. How many months ago? October, November, December, January. Okay, about 4 months ago. This one is to UNESCO. Okay, the interview concerning the initiative in Malaysia. And in Malaysia, exemplary, they pick UMS. I think we give a clap for UMS. Give a clap for UMS. UMS, representing UMS. Okay, go on. Okay, this was a video that is Professor Dr. Aziza, the director in Department of Higher Education. Okay, so it's just about a minute and a half. I think we can listen to it. Okay, this one, November, I was in where? Dubai. Okay, so again, very suddenly, they invited, somehow they invited me to go and share concerning the IOER policy, the policy that was developed. Okay, okay, they look all about the same. Sama saja. Okay, go on. And the video was put over there. It's produced by UNESCO. Okay, and UMS represented Malaysia, and 500 participants were there from 193 nations were watching all this. Go on. Okay. OER milestone. So OER is a big thing, you know, in the UNESCO. Okay, go on. And yeah, I was in a panel concerning it's called what? Third UNESCO World OER Congress. So who knows? During the fourth UNESCO World OER Congress, masa itu I'm no more here already. So some of you may be the champion. So be a champion. We both to support, contribute, and in one way or another, people will know you. In one way or another. Okay, go on. Let's go back again and let's listen to Dr. Aziza. Back. Okay, this is a short one. This is produced by UNESCO. Okay, maximize it. But we Malaysia still looking to specifically on inclusivity and accessibility of open educational resources. Malaysia's IOER policy is a pioneering effort to ensure that OER materials are designed with the needs of all university minds, including those with disabilities and those from the poor or even the disadvantaged.
Malaysia's IOER policy was backed up by the Cabinet Secretary, which reinforced the government's commitment to educational gaps.
Our goal was to outline standards while addressing the unique needs of Malaysia.
So I think that other countries can benefit from seeing a high level endorsement, ensure the IOER an integral part of national education agenda.
We hope to set a benchmark for the inclusion. Okay, so UNESCO recognized Malaysia as taking a leading role in OER and IOER. Explore, okay, explore. Okay, all the links are here. You can just go into and listen to them. Copyright Office refuses to register work entirely generated by AI. Okay, so now we're jumping into something else already very quickly. Okay. Okay. All in all, we're going to go very fast now. Okay. That we're covered on OER, and now AI can come in to generate OER. Okay. But whatever it is, generative AI can do 80% probably of the work that you intended to do. The other 20%, You are the content expert. You must verify it. You must look at it and readapt it accordingly. Go on. Okay, go on. This example. Okay, go on. This is the remix. All these are clickable. So, for example, if you go to B Campus, it's all textbook, repository of textbook. So, for your course, now you go to Oasis, go to Molot. Now, then MIT is here. We are common. This is an example only. Okay, there are many more. Okay. All these are CC material punya buku teks. Okay. This is from university, example. Okay, go on. This is some of this COL, Commonwealth of Learning punya lah. So there are many more. So consider you don't know about understand OER, you go in and just take the course for about 2 hours. After that, you complete it, they give you a test, and if you pass the test, you get a certificate. Okay? And you can give it to your student also. Okay. Universal design for learning is also about making things more accessible. Okay. For example, this is the whiteboard. Okay, in Canva, there is the whiteboard. And you can just put this, and you can throw a question there, and you let them to brainstorm or to participate. Tell them put the name first, and then get them involved. Okay, just type something inside, and then respond to it. Just something like that. Just that's okay. Okay, and whatever that is typed over here, then somebody can respond to it. To respond. Okay, reply upon it. Okay, somebody reply upon the reply. Okay, and so on. So there's a thread, that's recorded. So you can follow up concerning, and of course, when you have this discussion, make sure it's not 30 people in the group. It's difficult for them to follow one another also. Make it 5 to a group. Is it free? Anyway, it's free for all of us. Okay? Okay, YOER. Okay. So for example, you got a video, okay? Then you can see that this video has got some points over here that we have done. Okay. So you want them to observe
Open educational resources
okay,
essential for the development.
Then it comes until here, then you put a question. Click. You put a question, let them respond. So you get them involved. Check. The response will come out. Continue. Spool. Okay, you can drag and drop. Okay. And the next one. Okay. Time's up already. Okay. Okay. It's as simple as that. Okay. Anyway, once again, you go to our H5P, there are a lot of examples and a lot of demo. Sorry, Mr. Correct. We must show them. Okay, this. You go to H5P, look, h5p.org, okay, and all the examples are here, and how to do it and so on. Okay, so all these were increase the interactivity and engagement of your student in our ITEL. This is one of the ways to make our ITEL living, live, attractive. Okay. Okay. I think upon this, because of time factor, we have to say, I think Mr. Gorek, next time you must give me 4 hours. Not enough time every time. Okay. Anyway, thank you so much, everybody, for your time. Okay. I hope you learned something. Okay.